pimp, not a simp. A pimp, not a simp. A pimp, not a simp. We eat so many shrimp. I got iodine partners.
My bitch a choosing lover, never fuck without a rubber. Never in the sheets like it on top of the cover. Money on the dresser, drive a compressor. Top notch hoes get the most, not the lesser. Trash like the buck for $40 in the club. Fucking up the game, bitch, it gets no love. She be cross country, giving all that she got. 1,000 a pop, I'm pulling business off the lot. I smashed up the gray one, bought me a red. Every time we hit the parking lot, we turn head. Some hoes wanna choose, but them bitches too scary. Your bitch chose me, you ain't a pimp, you a fairy.
A pimp, not a simp. A pimp, not a simp. A pimp, not a simp. We eat so many shrimp. I got iodine partners.
Baby, you been rolling solo, time to get down with the team. The grass is greener on that other side. If you know what I mean, I show you shit you never seen. The 7 wonders of the world. And I can make you the 8th if you wanna be my girl. I say my girl, I don't mean my woman, that ain't my style. Need a real street stalker, walk a green mile. Be piling up the paper on the dining room table, cause you able to realize I'm the truth and not a fable. Baby, rockin' Russian sable, keep that chiller on the rack. What I look like with some $1,000 shit up on my back. I'm $1 million man, they need $1 billion bitch. Put my pimpin' in your life, watch your daddy get rich. Easy as ABC, simple as 1, 2, 3. Get down with UGK, Pimp CBU with B. Cause what's a hoe with no pimp, and what's a pimp with no hoe? Don't be a lame, you know the game and how it goes. We try to get toes.
A pimp, not a simp. A pimp, not a simp. A pimp, not a simp. We eat so many shrimp. I got iodine partners.
Hello, everybody. It is Arty of Arty's Corporate Fiction. Happy Friday to all of you. As promised, we are going to have some Friday open bar, complete with bingo, as well as catching up on all the Sovereign Citizen videos that I've missed over the past week. I know there's a lot. I know that Van Balian has found plenty. So we're going to take a look at those. I think there's also some court videos involving some Sovereign Citizens that I can catch up to. So I think that should be pretty fun. And as always, the bingo cards are linked are pinned to the chat. So make sure you pick a number between 1 and 30 at the end of the URL so that you can have a card that's different from mine. And first of all, Father Bill, thank you for the 15 months. Appreciate it. Yeah, it was man, I feel like the heat really tried to drain you, so I'm going to try and see if I can wake myself up while we're playing. But with that being said, I turned off the jump scares tonight. I don't need that right now. I don't need the loud noises at the moment, so I turned those off tonight. So, but I appreciate it either way. It shouldn't be windy in my office, but I could check my settings and see if it'll... Well, I have the fan going, but I thought I had my... Oh, yeah, I can see that now. Hold on. All right, I think that worked. Nope. Man, I have the fan running because it's really hot in this room, but seriously? I'm gonna have to turn it off. All right, I'll live. Okay, this first one is discovered by, or first broadcast by Van Balian, and let's see what we got here. Oh, there we go. All right. So this couple's been stopped for I guess a traffic violation. So should be fun. All right. As long as everybody was ready. And 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
Hey, bud.
No,
Come around here. Come around here.
I'm not rolling my window down. You can't talk to me. I'm a passenger.
I already appreciate the look of utter confusion from the officer.
I'm a passenger. You have to go to him.
Go over here.
Search warrant. What do you need a search warrant for?
Yeah,
Hi, can you roll your window down for me?
I did.
Can you roll down some more?
I'm afraid of the police. I'm afraid of.
Roll the window
I
down.
can't roll it. I rolled it down this far, buddy.
No.
Yeah.
It might kill you. You're black.
You might kill me. I'm black.
What?
You might kill me. I'm black. I just heard
What?
about that lady
What?
got killed by the police.
Roll the window down for me, please.
What's the problem?
I need you to roll the window down.
I can't do it. What's the problem?
I'll tell you as soon as you roll the window
Well, I
down.
can't do it. I'm scared
Why are you scared?
of you. Why you go down the street and you turn around and come here bothering me?
What?
I saw you go down Jason Popway when I come from my mom's house. Now you
The
turn around
Thank
and
you for the
harass
10
me.
gifted subs.
Harassing you?
Yeah, what's the problem? What reason you stop my vehicle?
Hop out of the car.
I can't.
You're not
Dang
going to
it.
hop out of the car?
No, I don't want to.
Fell
I'm
all the way
scared.
in.
I don't understand.
I'm
why
afraid of you, sir. I'm going to cut grass down here on this street, on Cook Street at a lot, and talk to this guy here about some equipment, and you just came rolling up here on me, stopping me for no reason in the world. Is it an emergency? Is it an emergency?
Look, I'm not all about like
No,
writing
you
tickets
would
and being
kill-
a
you would
jerk.
kill-
What's the problem?
You're being very difficult.
No, you're gonna kill me.
I'm scared you're gonna kill me, man.
You can either roll down the window or get out of the car.
I don't want to get out the car.
Then
I'm
roll the
scared.
window down.
The window's down. You can hear me, can't you?
Roll the window down more.
I don't want the window down no more, sir.
I really
You
don't
might
understand
shoot
why
me
you-
or something. I don't know. I don't understand what's the problem. Can you call your supervisor?
No, I'm not calling my
No,
supervisor.
you might
Why not?
No.
Get out of the car right now.
No.
I don't want to get out the car.
Oh, yeah, he kept on saying that a lot. So, Sheriff
I'm
Supervisor.
scared.
I really don't understand why.
I'm afraid of what's out in the media about police. I'm very afraid of you.
That doesn't make any sense.
Hey, drive on.
That doesn't make any sense.
Tell me
at
why
all.
you stopped my vehicle.
I'm not opening my door for him either.
Yeah, why is you about?
I'm gonna be very clear with you, sir.
No.
You can either roll down your window all the way
I
or
can't.
hop out of the car.
I'm just afraid for my life.
See, they're surrounding us.
Yeah, you surrounded my car. I'm afraid for my life.
Do you want me to? Do you like having a window right here?
Why are you threatening me?
Because I'm gonna break out your window and pull you out of this car.
For what?
You're not. I don't know why you're being difficult.
What's the problem?
Simple traffic stop.
For what? I'm asking what's the reason.
Get out of the car.
I'm scared to get out the car.
Exit
Uh-oh.
the vehicle now.
I'm afraid. Call
I'm
911.
gonna break this window open if you don't get out of the
Why
car.
you want to
right
break the window open?
Oh! Damn.
Damn, he broke the window out the
now. Yeah,
car.
sure did. Move your leg. Move your leg.
Call
Move your
my
leg.
sister, mom, and Tom and them.
I don't got the number.
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
Why are you touching us?
That's what I'm thinking. He broke the window out the car.
You're under arrest. Get out of there. Exit the vehicle now.
Excuse me, sir. Take my phone, babe.
I can't.
I mean, I don't know if I call that a sovereign citizen. I mean, the rolling the window down 2 inches, yeah. And asking for the emergency, if there's an emergency, maybe. I'm not going. I don't know if I want to say sovereign citizen because there's not enough there. It's generally an obstinate driver. He's still an idiot. Don't get me wrong. He's still a moron. It's just I don't know if that's I don't know if I'd fully call that sovereign citizen. But yes, we do have a window smash and sheriff supervisor. No, I don't want to lose this video very curious about this based on the title. So we're gonna deviate briefly from Sovereign Citizens. This is an 8-minute video. Hold on.
On April 4th, 2024, officers responded to a call regarding a woman refusing to pay for her pizza.
Pizza.
Fucking awesome.
Good. Did we get this figured out?
No, I need my boyfriend to pay my bill, and what happened was my other phone, my phone doesn't have Wi-Fi in there.
Let's take this outside.
Sorry. My dad did 44 years in NYPD.
Okay.
You can call him.
That doesn't matter.
It does matter. I had money in my account, and now
Talk to
I
him.
don't.
He's in charge here.
Okay, I had money in my account, and now I don't.
Okay.
This happens to me all the time. My car broke down. You're like, you can
Okay.
see it.
Well, you need to pay your bill.
I know. I'm gonna make money if I have my phone to make money.
Well, you need to pay your bill now.
Okay, you have to take me to jail.
Okay.
What?
So you're not gonna pay your bill?
No, I'm gonna pay my bill if I have my phone. I
Are
can't
you gonna pay your
find
bill right now?
It. I'm gonna try.
Where's your phone?
In the bar. Probably in my bag, or sometimes it vanishes because God just does that shit to me.
I'm confused. How are you going to pay your bill with your phone?
I'm gonna ask people on Facebook to pay my bill. Morgan Wallen. He does.
I'm sorry. What? The way she said that was just. I want. Let's go back
does
here
do
again.
that.
All right, sit here and do it.
I want to. Let's go back, and I want to hear her say that again. The way she said that.
How are you going to pay your bill with your phone?
I'm gonna ask people on Facebook to pay my bill. Morgan Wallen. He does do that.
All right, sit here and do it.
Well, Perea, we can.
Wait out here for me. Do you have a driver's license?
Yes, I do.
Where's that?
In there.
Alright. So,
I had money in my account.
are we gonna pay the bill today?
Even the officer's completely like flabbergasted. Yeah, yeah, Sarah got it right. This is electronic panhandling.
Want to?
Not with asking Morgan Wallen to pay the bill here.
Okay. My dad.
Your dad means nothing to me. To be completely honest, he means nothing.
I know NYPD cops hate you guys too.
That's fine.
Okay. No, I will not, Ed.
It doesn't matter that he's NYPD or not. Your dad is not anywhere.
My mom can pay my bill. I went to her house to try to
Oh wait, she says her dad's NYPD. Oh wait, that's all the body cam ones.
get it.
Okay, is your mom willing to come here and pay your bill right now?
Yes, if you call her.
Okay.
If you call her, she's not going to believe me.
Are y'all estranged or something? Or has your mom got sick of your BS and that's why she won't talk
thinks
to
I'm
you?
a psycho.
I should have let the video play.
She's stealing my kids from me. We can trauma bond all day long, but we're not going to do that.
Okay. Is this your vehicle?
Yes.
Okay. Alright. Are you a registered owner of the vehicle?
Yes, I am.
You don't have anything inside this vehicle to pay your bill.
No, I have $7 on you to pay my bill.
Papa 3015 St. John's.
Ask my ex-boyfriend to come and pay it for me. He will do that, but I need a phone to do
651028
that.
Florida.
What's your bill? Go ahead. I'm sorry?
I can print it.
Cool. She's sitting here trying to come up with all this stuff about how she wants to try to get the money. So we're not have to.
Yeah.
She didn't have a car in the street.
She walked here. Like, she walked in here with no car, and then she drove off in that maroon car. So someone had to have dropped, like, I was like, either she's a magician, she's a movie star that's just trying to cause trouble for PR. Like, I don't know what, I just can't read it all, and I'm like, I gotta...
Larry will pay my bill.
Larry? Who's Larry?
Larry, my ex-boyfriend.
Oh, what? She's like naming every single person under the sun who's gonna pay her bill. She's gonna get her mom to do it, her dad to do it, her ex-boyfriend to do it, her current boyfriend to do it, and bozos on Facebook.
All my ex-boyfriends are friends of mine. They'll pay my bill. They have jobs. But I need my phone to work to call them and my phone is dead, I can go to my house and charge it.
Do you guys want to press charges?
She can't pay her bill yet.
I can walk there and leave my car here and my bag here.
Okay. You leave your bag here? You stay here often? Or
I'm a spotter.
Okay. All right. Where is your residence right now?
Right there, 130.
Which car did you come here?
In the red car.
Just gonna use it. Perfect. Thank you. And you said you're not gonna pay this?
No, I am gonna pay it tomorrow.
Okay. Well,
No, that's not how that works.
help me. All right. Turn around. Put your money back.
Really?
Yeah.
Like one call in prison?
You do. You're going to jail right now for defrauding an innkeeper.
I did it for fraud. What the?
You're failing to pay your bill.
I'm not failing to pay my bill. I need my bag so I can make some phone calls. Get your bag. And my pizza and my meal.
No, you're not taking that. They don't take food in jail.
Oh, I have bread and water, right?
27.9 here. You already did.
Man, she knows
No,
everybody.
I'm not gonna get my kids
26, thank you. Thank you.
Oh,
that would have been bad.
Do you have anything on you that's going to go into the
yes, I
jail?
have a knife.
St. John's. Okay.
You should get my bag so I can call my dad. If you give me my bill.
Oh, yeah. She's going to be 10-15, my friend's still
Or my
calling it.
mom. I'm not a defrauder. This shit happens to me all the time. All your friends know me.
So you said you have a knife up your...
Yes, I do. You want to come get it?
No.
I didn't think so, asshole.
No, I don't think. No. No. We're gonna let the female officer take care of that.
So you know.
Appreciate it.
Holy cow.
Yeah, some more roadie for you.
No, well, there's a bunch in here. Did she buy that one from you guys?
Well, yes, she bought
Well,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then she brought these?
Yeah, those were in there. No bag. Yeah, okay.
Gotcha.
He's got
Thanks, so.
a bunch of cans of
guys. Y'all have a
Heineken.
good one.
Want to come back?
I appreciate you.
No, for real.
Cool.
Thank you.
We were just, as we pulled up, where he said he's in training. He said, "Have you been here?" I said, "No, not yet. I need to come check it out."
Well,
So.
if you guys have a break a little bit later, your pizza's on me. Okay.
Cool. Papa 2663 St. John's. Okay. Is there a female deputy that can be 51 to us by chance? She said she has a signal 0 in a inappropriate place.
I want to remember that. Signal 0.
She's on roll.
Virginia, thank you for the $5 tip.
Hi, Danielle.
Hi, how are you?
Shitty day. Oh, you look so pretty.
Thank you. I was going to my boyfriend's house, but I didn't
You
want
look
to.
so pretty to go to a...
Well, I was at the pub waiting for him to come get me.
Real quick.
Come on out, Fred. You said you got some up there?
No, I don't. I was kidding.
Well,
Okay.
not something to joke
now I
about.
gotta kind of chat.
Really?
I'm not gonna
Well, yeah.
do a whole.
I was
Hey,
kidding.
before she does that, let me ask you. I just talked to your mom on the phone, and she said that you didn't pay your bill at some bar last night.
No, because this happens to me all the time.
Well, if you
You leave without paying your tab all the time. Man, what a shitty problem to have.
didn't have money to pay
I
your bill
did
last
have
night,
money. I have
why would you come
$7.5 million.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
All right. He has to ask
He's
you
being
a
an
question.
asshole.
No, he's asking you a question. This is
My dad did 44 years in the NYPD.
Okay.
I did 20 years in the NYPD.
No, you
Okay,
did not.
So,
I'm retired.
No, you're not.
do you have anything up your hoo-ha?
No.
God, I don't want to look.
I
Come
know.
on. Come on.
I don't.
I'm gonna check it.
I can't even.
Just at least do a pat down.
Like,
Step out
I
of the
can't.
Yeah, hoo-ha.
thing because my legs are stuck because they're chubby.
You're athletic. You're not chubby. And don't call us chubby, woman. All right, just put your stomach up there. Your dress is so cute.
Yeah, thank you.
All right.
I need my bag.
Go ahead. We're going to get it.
What a nice officer. Deputy, I mean.
Okay, go ahead.
Thank you.
All right. Hang tight for me, okay?
Thank you.
Thanks.
NYPD, huh?
Yeah. She didn't mind terribly just hanging out until the mom gets here. 'Cause she
Goodness. All right, we're going back to sovereign citizens. I just like it looked interesting, and it was interesting. So, all right.
Actually, I love this right now because I'm gonna be able to get that guy out of his job. I'm not signing anything, officer. If you want to take me to jail, take me to jail.
Oh, I can't wait.
How's it going there?
Hello, Tech Stop Patrol. Reason for the stop today is you have no license plate.
Yeah, so I just recently got stopped 2 days ago by Castroville PD. We already went over all of this. I just bought this vehicle. I already provided them documentation, showed them it's not stolen, showed them the contract that I used to purchase the vehicle.
Oh, it's this guy. Wait, haven't we already dealt with this guy before? Or we talked about his contract? Or maybe it's somebody else. I don't know.
You know, I didn't get any tickets or anything like that. I didn't get any citations. I got a warning because I put on a big, I guess you can say I audited them. Kind of like if you proceed with the detainment, I'm going to audit you respectfully because I do study the law. I am not going to answer any of your questions. I did already provide the police officers in Castroville with all the
I don't answer questions.
Information. I do have the citation, the warning. If you want to see the warning,
I need your driver's license.
What's the reason?
The reason is you don't have a registration displayed on the vehicle.
So I don't have a plate on the vehicle. So what does that imply?
That means that you're committing a traffic violation. I need to identify you.
A traffic violation. So you require identification.
Yes.
Yes.
So you do require identifying information.
Yes.
Yes.
Not my identification. Correct.
We want your identification, you as the driver.
You only need identifying.
Do you have a Texas driver's license?
You only need identifying information. Am I wrong?
Do you have a Texas driver's license?
I'm not going to answer any of your questions. I provide you with identifying information.
With the stop?
If you'd like to hear my statement,
I don't want to hear it. I need your driver's license.
Can I get your name and badge number?
I appreciate this, cop. Name and badge number. Name and badge number for those who got it.
Officer.
I'm Trooper Johnson.
Trooper Johnson.
Number 16050.
Thank you, sir.
I need to see some form of identification.
I can provide you.
If you do not provide me with a form of identification, then you will be placed on arrest for interfering with this investigation.
I've already heard this. I've been through this 2 days ago. Okay. Officer, greetings. Can I get your name and badge number for the record?
Officer Sanchez, 833.
Thank you, sir. Could I get your name and badge number for the record, sir?
Pedro, thanks, man.
Sergeant Justice, 819.
I'm familiar with you. Zachary, correct? Zachary.
No?
Officer, what's the reason for the detainment? Just
I've already explained that to you.
Can I just get it on the record one more time for you?
He already said it like at least 2 times.
I've explained that multiple times. You've been recording since I got out of my vehicle. Are you going to provide identification or no? You got one more chance. If you don't, you're going to be removed from the vehicle, okay?
So you're putting me under deadly threat, coerce, and...
You can call it whatever you want.
Threat, duress, coercion. Where is it? There you go. I'll put that under duress.
But if you do not provide identification and you do not step out, you're going to be removed from the vehicle.
Can I at least be provided with the reasonable suspicion that I'm committing a crime?
Suspicion, I have probable cause.
Probable cause?
He does have probable cause.
Having a license plate on the vehicle.
Probable cause for a crime or for a violation of...
Traffic violation.
So there's no crime committed. There's no harm party, correct?
Are you going to identify yourself or not?
I can provide identifying information. I'm not going to...
Oh, yep, that's right. For the record. Count that too.
Provide my identification.
Okay, what are you going to provide me?
I can provide you my name, my date of birth. I can provide you the contract that I bought this vehicle with. Okay. If you really have suspicion, it's going to be ARIAN.
ARIAN.
TELLEZ. And I can also provide you the contract that I used.
What's your date of birth?
September 30th of 2000.
Born in
And what sort of
2000.
paperwork do you have on the vehicle?
I have a contract that I used, for sure. As long as you guys aren't going to shoot me, I'm going to reach into my briefcase behind me. If you want to use your light, make sure. It's already out of the briefcase because I just got pulled over 2 days ago. So it's going to be...
And you didn't learn the first time.
One of these. Let's see. This is perfect. So I'm gonna give you this.
Epiphanies,
for now,
you
just
also
to
have I
hold
don't
on
answer
to.
questions.
I don't need that.
Oh,
Epiphanies, I don't
gonna
answer
be with
questions
the
is also
contract.
another one.
This is just putting you on notice of the police ethics that you guys are supposed to be following.
I just need some sort of registration and identifying information for the vehicle.
Got you. Well, if you don't want something that shows you the law you're bound to follow, then here's a copy of the contract that I used to purchase this vehicle. Just putting you guys all on notice. This detainment is unconstitutional. You're suspecting me of a traffic violation, not a crime. I have no obligation to answer any of your questions.
It doesn't matter whether it's a traffic violation or a crime. The courts have said over and over and over again that it is perfectly valid for a police officer to stop you if you are suspected of violating a traffic violation. I mean, this is over and done with.
Questions?
Hey guys, if you can, please hit that like button. Really helps the channel. Thank you.
Hi there, officer. Can I get your name and badge number for the record, please?
Yes, Officer Garcia, 813.
Thank you, sir. Damn, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 police officers.
Yeah, I agree, Gary. And yeah, I think it's a very, very stupid idea to carry around your title with your
Vehicles
vehicle.
behind me. Whenever Hondo could be using their protection. We've got 2 officers here just talking. Officers, I know you have no interest in speaking with me, but I do want to put you on notice that this is unconstitutional. I want you guys to read the Constitution tonight because I do have grounds to liquidate everybody's bonds here and settle with the city for violation of not just y'all's oath of office, but of my rights. Under that contract, I'm under contractual obligation to not register this vehicle, to not put license plate on this vehicle, because it's all governed by commercial affairs,
there it is.
commercial regulations. If I didn't
commerce, if you got commerce or commercial activity, there you go. And count that. Oh, also oath of office. He did say oath of office too.
have to pay money for it, it would be for general welfare of the public. But since I have to pay money for license plates, for registration, for insurance, it's all commercial. Therefore, it requires my consent under a contract.
No, that's completely incorrect. I don't know what the hell I don't even know why I'm bothering to correct him on this point. Sue, thank you for the 20 months.
And I'm not going to sign a contract against my own will. That's illegal. And right now, you guys, unfortunately, you're putting me in a position where you're putting me under deadly threat, coercion, and force to enter into a contract with the state, which is illegal. And I don't want you to believe anything I'm saying. Go ahead and rewatch this body cam
He almost said it, Father, but no, I don't count that.
footage and study, because under the Constitution, which is, I'm talking about the federal Constitution, I'm not talking about the state Constitution, we have rights as the people, and I don't have to surrender any of my rights.
Here's his back for you. Do you have insurance on the vehicle?
Thank you, officer.
Or any form of financial responsibility?
Yeah, for financial responsibility, I'm self-insured, so I'm responsible.
Do you have a self-insurance bond?
No, that's a great question. I just purchased this vehicle, so I'm gonna actually be in the process of self-insuring through a bond.
So you don't have any. So you don't.
Bond, and then having that bond on public record, so it can be.
You're receiving 3 citations today. One for not providing a driver's license. Another one for not. Or for
Officer,
vehicle.
respectfully, I've already told you I'm willing to provide you anything you ask me if it's under threat, duress, and coercion. So if you would like me to provide you with any form that you want, I'll do it right now. But I need you to tell me that I'm either gonna do it or go to jail, because it's gonna be under threat,
3
duress.
citations. One for not providing me with a driver's license. Another one for driving an unregistered vehicle.
So are you gonna ask me for my license, or are you just gonna proclaim that I don't have one?
I'm sorry, dude. He asked you for your license several times, and you refused. You said no.
Officers, are you gonna allow this to happen? He just told me that I'm getting a citation for not providing my driver's license. Not once did he ask me for my driver's license. How is that professional? I have my driver's license right here. I can show it to anybody. All I told him is that he has to ask me for it, and he didn't ask me anything about a driver's license.
Okay, we're gonna pause right here at 8:55. We're gonna pause right here at 8:55.
2 days ago by Castroville PD, we already went over all of this. I just bought this vehicle. I already provided them documentation, showed them it's not stolen, showed them the contract that I used to purchase the vehicle. We had a big, I didn't get any tickets or anything like that. I guess you can say I audited them. Kind of like if you proceed with the detainment, I'm gonna audit you respectfully, because I do study the law. I am not.
Do you have your driver's license on you?
I'm not going to answer any of your questions. I did already provide the police officers in Castroville with all the information. I do have the citation, the warning. If you want to see the warning,
I need your driver's license.
I need your driver's license.
What's the reason?
The reason is you don't have a registration displayed on the vehicle.
So I don't have a plate on the vehicle. So what does that imply?
That means that you're committing a traffic violation. I need to identify you.
A traffic violation. So you require identification.
Yes.
So you do require identifying information.
Yes.
Not my identification, correct? You only need identifying.
Do you have a Texas driver's license?
You only need identifying information. Am I wrong?
Do you have a Texas driver's license?
I'm not going to answer any of your questions. I provide you.
So he said, "Do you have a driver's license that says I need your driver's license?" So he said it, and then he asked, if you want to be pedantic, and then he asked if you had a Texas driver's license 2 times. But yes, he asked. He said, "I need your driver's license." All right, going back 8:55.
He said I could provide him with identifying information, and I gave it to him. Then he comes back with 3 citations. After I just told y'all everything I'm doing is within the law. I already had this encounter 2 days ago with City of Castroville PD and 2 sheriffs. I can play the video for y'all right now of what happened and how they all got schooled in the law, and I went away with a warning because I taught them all the freedoms that we have as the people. And now this officer, this trooper, whatever he is, he has no respect for.
I'm pretty sure they just cut you a break, dude.
For the Constitution. He has no respect for my rights. He sees an unmarked vehicle. He thinks he can just exercise power that he's not even authorized to exercise. This is ridiculous. And all of you watching,
I'm pretty sure Texas state troopers literally just do traffic stuff, or like 90% of their duties is traffic stuff.
Are implicated because you're not holding him accountable to the Constitution that you have an oath to. I don't have an oath. You have an oath. They all have oaths. So if you have a good conscience, you should go tell him, hey, officer, he has a driver's license. Hey, officer, he just showed you that he just purchased this vehicle lawfully. Hey, officer, why don't you give him a chance? Because I'm just trying to get home. I live down the road. I just got
You already got a chance 2 days ago, apparently.
off of work. I'm still in my. This guy thinks he can just harass me because he has a badge and a gun. This is ridiculous. Everybody here is getting sued if I don't stop those citations, or if he doesn't allow me to stop those citations, because I have the information he's claiming I don't have.
Even if you did provide your driver's license, you're still missing insurance and you're still missing registration. So
I'm willing to provide it, and he's claiming that I refuse to provide it. All I told him is that it's going to be under threat, duress, and coercion. And now we have another officer who's joining the party. This is ridiculous.
you're right. You're right. It is ridiculous. I'll be right back. Sorry, I'm back. I wanted to check on the cats. Mike is chilling in the living room. Winston is staying cool underneath the couch. Cindy, thank you for the membership.
I actually love this right now because I'm going to be able to get that guy out of his job. He's not going to be able to do this to any more people. Neither are all of you who are just letting it happen, just sitting by watching. At least the Castroville PD had enough respect for the rights of the people. They said, hey, you already showed us you're not breaking any laws. Go home. Get this vehicle fixed. What is this guy doing? He comes, asks me a few questions. He sees that I'm actually upholding my rights, standing for my freedoms, not being a slave. And what does he do? He says, hey, you're either going to give me that or go to jail. What did I do? I provided him with my identifying information. He didn't even ask for the driver's license. Under the law, refusal to identify. I can provide identifying information. If you request the driver's license, I can provide him the driver's license. It would have been against my will, but I would have done it. He didn't even... This guy has no competence of the law.
Oh, there it is.
And he's trying to enforce it. You hear that, officer? You're incompetent and you're trying to enforce the law. You don't even understand. You didn't even ask me for my You didn't ask me for my driver's license.
Personal information on the top is correct. If it is signed as bottom line right here.
Do you even know the law?
That is not an admission of guilt.
Do you know the law that you're trying to...
Just house. On or before the date and time and a small...
I'm not signing anything, officer. If you want to take me to jail, take me to jail.
Here's your copy of this. You can have that.
I'll take this. I'm not going to sign anything. Good to go, huh? Just like that. I hope you guys are happy with yourselves. I hope you are too. Yeah, I'm actually supporting the Constitution. You're in violation of it.
Oh, he's going full frauditor now.
We have 10603, Texas. We have this officer, Texas Department of Public Safety. The hell does this guy think he is? State Trooper. We have this officer right here. This officer is Zachary Justice. I know him very well. We have this officer, Mr. Sanchez. He said I was free to go, so respectfully, I'm exercising my rights right now. If I'm in your way, just let me know. I can step back.
Oh, you're good.
All right. 147-3771. We have this officer, 136-9210. City of Hondo, Texas Highway Patrol. Tyrants. Fucking ridiculous.
Wait, I guess on his video that there's an update where it actually does get to... Yeah, it does. Oh no. All right, I'm avoiding the copyright. Even though it's a nice song.
Hey man, could you do me a favor? I'm blocking the entryway. Could you pull up just a little bit so I can get right behind you?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
This is the same guy, yes.
Nice.
Hey. How's it going?
How's it going?
Officer Martinez on a police department.
Nice
Hey
to
man,
meet
we've stopped you before, right?
For sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, obviously you know the reason for the stop, man. I
What
saw
is-
that
oh,
you
the
removed
plates?
your license plate.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Do you have your driver's license with you?
What's the reason?
You know the reason.
Right, but so you're saying that I don't have the license plate, so you need to identify me?
Yes, it's a traffic infraction. I mean, we had a really long discussion, like an hour and a half.
Oh gosh, it's this guy. I'm actually really upset with this cop. This cop was, I think I've seen this before. He is way too nice to this guy. He is way too nice to this guy.
Yeah, for sure.
What, like a week ago, 2 weeks ago?
No, I for sure. It's all on video. I remember it. So I can provide my driver's license since I'm basically being. You're asking me to provide it for you, right? So, just respectfully, you already know my name, so I can.
I just remember you said it was like.
Yeah. I don't want to see the rest of this, but because I don't want to hear about this, the cop, because he really annoyed me. But yeah, but his car ends up getting towed after the third time. But the cop was like so freaking apologetic that it was irritating the hell out of me. It's not about being polite. It's just that the cop was being exceedingly conciliatory.
He's already.
All right, so what's this guy about? Threatening to bribe trying to bribe a police officer?
Trying to rip my window out. I gotta roll it up around you. It's gonna be a Fed case, buddy. I'm telling you, you're messing with the wrong guy here. Get out.
Uh-oh.
Welcome back to the Van Balian channel, guys. Today we head back to Florida, this time courtesy of a fantastic channel called Shane's Dumb Criminals. Perfect channel name for covering soft sits, by the way, so please subscribe if you haven't already. Link, as always, is in the description, where yet another narcissist / sovereign citizen effortlessly turns a stop for a minor traffic violation into a circus, which, of course, ends with him in a pair of handcuffs. Right, naturally. Let's get into the video.
Mr. Chunky? I tried getting your attention beside you. I guess you don't mind.
No, you're definitely distracting me to where it was unsafe for me to be driving.
Well, it's unsafe. You drive with no lights on.
No lights on?
Your tail lights aren't working.
Aren't working?
No, sir.
Well, my headlights were working fine. It's automatic. I mean...
Yeah, your tail lights aren't working. That's why I stopped you. That's why I was trying to get your lights weren't on. See?
Holy shit.
Yeah, so do you have your driver's license?
But the front's on, the headlights are on. How could I drive without them?
Your lights weren't on, your tail lights weren't on.
Okay.
Okay, do you have your license registration, please?
I don't, you got a supervisor?
I am the supervisor.
Is there a crime that I've committed?
I am the manager.
You're on video, by the way. This will be on and for the record in court. There's got to be a crime committed for me to get my license. You know that.
No, sir.
Absolutely. Get your
You
supervisor.
committed a traffic violation. I am the supervisor.
Get your supervisor. You better get your captain or something.
That's not happening.
Lieutenant.
He's not working.
Thanks, Ed.
Well, then I don't know who you are. You're working outside.
Devin, I haven't. I'll probably
Wait,
look
so
it over
him not pandering to
over the
your
weekend.
petty demands must mean he's working outside of his jurisdiction? Yeah, that's not how any of that works.
What's your name?
Wait,
You
did he
got a-
say? Wait. Oh, I'm sorry. I talked over it. Did he say jurisdiction?
Pandering to your
You committed a traffic violation. I am the supervisor.
Get your supervisor. You better get your captain or something.
That's not happening.
Lieutenant.
He's not working.
Well, then I don't know who you are. You're working outside your jurisdiction.
Wait, so
okay, there
him
it
not
is.
pandering to your petty demands must mean he's working outside of his jurisdiction? Yeah, that's not how any of that works.
What's your name? You got an ID?
Do you want to go to jail tonight?
Do you want?
That's what's going to happen.
Listen, if that's what you want to do, because
Mr. Chumney, is it Chumney?
your qualified immunity will be gone. I promise you that.
Have you been drinking tonight?
Absolutely not. Have you?
Okay, you look stoned.
Oh,
I can smell the weed coming from your car. Do
Is
you
that
have
a
medical
law?
marijuana?
Is that a
a
law?
medical marijuana
So
card?
your nose now is the law. No, listen, you're violating all kind of stuff right now, buddy. I've got rights. You're a public servant. I've got rights. Get your superior out here.
Any other sector one?
I think I heard public servant.
Dude, I hate to break this to you, but
Public servant / policy enforcer. If you got that.
there is no such thing as a right to drive without taillights at night.
Yeah, I'm not giving you jurisdiction over me, buddy. Like that, it don't work that way. You're on video, on and for the record. And you're working outside your jurisdiction. You do not have qualified immunity. I promise you that.
Okay.
I'll sue you in the private all day long.
You can sue me all day long.
You think your qualified immunity's there, buddy? It's not. It's not.
Come on.
You should be given a ticket for coming up beside me flickering lights at me.
I was trying.
All I'm trying to do is drive down 192 and enjoy the sights, man.
I
And
was trying to get your attention for you to turn your lights on. Your lights weren't on.
How could I be driving without
Your
them?
daytime running lights were on. Your lights weren't on. And when I was standing here, you just turned them on.
I get that. Okay,
and
my
if
mistake.
they're on video, they're blacked out.
My
So you can't-
mistake, but that's just
you committed a traffic
that's not a
infraction.
crime, sir.
No, it's not a crime. It's a civil
For
traffic
you to be able to
infraction.
ask me for my identification, there has to be a crime.
You committed a civil traffic infraction.
Can you articulate a crime? Because you're working outside your jurisdiction. We're not arguing. I do not argue. I tell the facts, and that's the facts on the record. This record never
Gary says there are no sights to see on US 192, okay?
lies in the court of law, bro, and it always shows up.
Dude, you wouldn't know what a fact on the record was if it came up and bit you on the backside. And yes, you are arguing. You're arguing your way into a pair of silver bracelets and free bed and breakfast at the Grey Bar Hotel. I do hope you enjoy your stay.
This is the only witness that does not lie.
neither was this.
I'm glad you got one. You're not Polk County, but Polk County has definitely got me for some serious
have you been
stuff.
wronged by Polk County or something? Is this why you're doing
Sir,
this?
would you feel like if your son had went to jail for 2 years for 2 weed plants, for growing 2 pot
Is that what
plants?
happened to you?
I promise on everything.
When did you
Would
get
you
out?
feel sour for
How
that?
long ago did you get out?
Barely a year and a half.
Well, that sucks, man. I'm sorry. to
Right
hear
here in Kissimmee.
that. I'm sorry.
I
to
got
hear
out in
that.
Kissimmee, no, from good people. But that's the thing, Polk County will tear you up, and if it happened to you, you'd feel the same way.
So you're basically saying you enjoyed being in jail that much that...
So you have a grudge. You have a grudge over a weed conviction. I mean, look, I'm not even going into the politics of it. I think a lot of you already know my stance on marijuana laws, but like, if you get caught, you get caught. What can I say?
You decided to do everything in your power to go back. That's not a very good example to set for your son, is it?
Well, listen, I'm not those people.
Well, you've been trained by him, and I have no disrespect or ill will with you, sir.
I'm trying not to go.
It's all about the law with me, though. And when I have thought I had rights before, and they got shit on so many times for absolutely me not victimizing or harming any other man or woman, I cannot let my creation, which is the state of anything, control me. It's just ridiculous, and I've always thought this. I'm one of the people, sir.
So the 10th Amendment of the Constitution means nothing to you then? And you have the nerve to call yourself one of the people and question this sergeant's oath?
Listen, and one of the people, we have constitutional rights that you supposedly swore an oath to uphold and protect. That's the facts. And if you didn't sign an oath,
I don't want to take you to jail.
now you're threatening under duress and extreme. I wouldn't. But I would let you take me to jail if that's what you want to do on and for the record. If that's what you want to do right now.
If you're failing to provide me your
when there's
driver's
no
license,
crime being committed of any sort,
you're not.
and you have no right to actually bother with me or question me in any way, shape, or form.
Listen, in the
This is
state
not
of
the
Florida,
state
you
of
committed
I'm
a
from.
civil traffic infraction.
I don't understand any of that. I don't understand any of
your
what.
identification.
No, sir, you cannot. Not unless there's a
Stand
crime
under.
being committed. Otherwise, you're not working inside your jurisdiction, and you are totally outside of it, which means you have
Oh
no
my God.
qualified immunity in court.
This way, but
No, that's the
that's
facts.
not the case.
Sir, this is facts 100%. You might as well not bother me and let me go on my way.
100%.
Listen.
Am I being detained?
Facts.
Yes, you are.
Okay, for
Okay,
what?
listen.
For what? For what
You
crime?
committed a traffic. Listen,
No.
I can show you the policy out here if you want to step out.
There's policy
show
is
you.
not the law, sir.
But I
It's
can
the law.
to you. I can read it.
I
can
don't
let
follow
you read it.
policy. I'm a man, and I'm from one of the people. I do not identify as that
Can
corporation.
you step out for me real quick?
Sir, no, sir. Not by my consent. You do not have my consent to bother
that's
me.
Fine. I don't need
Oh,
your consent.
I do not
need you to
consent.
Step out there real quick.
So you're
You
gonna
can
force?
talk.
Are you gonna force me out of my
Yes, sir.
private? You're gonna force me out.
Yes, sir.
Are you gonna shoot me? Or are you gonna
I'm
kill
not
me?
going to shoot you.
Can I have your supervisor? I need somebody above you, sir. You are not the boss man
He's
of.
not coming out here. I am the boss man here.
No,
on the
sir.
streets
You are not
tonight.
trying to.
Wait, did he say am I being detained? I missed that.
You're gonna force? Are you gonna force me out of my
Yes, sir.
private? You're gonna, sir? No, sir. Not by my consent. You do not have my consent to bother
that's
me.
Fine. I don't need your consent. I need you to step out there real quick.
So you're
You
gonna
can
force?
talk.
Are you gonna force me out of my
Yes, sir.
private? You're gonna force me out.
Yes, sir.
Are you gonna shoot me? Or are you gonna
I'm
kill
not
me?
going to shoot you.
Can I have your supervisor? I need somebody above you, sir. You are not the boss man
He's
of.
not coming out here. I am the boss man here.
No,
on the
sir.
streets
You are not
tonight.
trying
I am
to.
the sergeant on duty.
You are not gonna ruin my life
I don't
over
wanna ruin your
anything.
life.
That's
You're
what you're
gonna
trying to
ruin your
do.
own life.
Dude, come on. You do not need any help ruining your life. You're doing just fine in that department. Blaming other people for your own poor life choices is not the answer, nor is posting this to TikTok to get confirmation of your stupidity from your brain-dead followers.
How?
Because
How?
of how you're acting right now.
I'm not acting, sir. I'm as man,
Okay.
and you are
Can
on
you
the record. You see this? You are on the
I get
record
it.
right
I'm
now.
on the record on my
You have
camera.
no qualified, and all of you are on the record right now.
Can you please
totally
step out?
violating
Can
my
we-
rights.
Can we talk about this outside of the
No,
truck?
we cannot. And if you force me out, you will be
Okay,
totally sued in the private.
I'm giving you a lawful
Listen,
order now to get out of your
You don't have any lawful order or jurisdiction. You don't have any jurisdiction. Call your uppers. You better call a
Uppers?
supervisor. I'm about to call 911, buddy, because you're threatening me like that, and it's ridiculous.
And you're gonna get another charge for misuse of the 911 system.
Over me driving down the road. That's bullshit.
Okay, first of all, if you think winding that window up is going to stop the officer from breaking it and arresting you, then you're a lot dumber than the script you spew. And secondly, there's nothing bullshit about driving on a public road at night without taillights, for obvious reasons. And finally, the fact that you would waste valuable resources by calling 911 over feelings tells me everything I need to know about who you are.
What you need to be telling me is, sir, this is how you provide a public service.
Can you call 216?
Here's how you provide a public service, sir. I'm going to be real calm, but you're scaring me right now because you've got the means to kill me.
My hands are in my pockets, man.
Right beside your
Can
guns.
you step out of the truck for me?
No, sir. And no, sir. I'm about to call 911.
Don't do that.
No, I'm about to call 911. Yeah, absolutely. No, you're scaring me to death. You're a terrorist right now, buddy. No, you're a terrorist.
Roll down the window.
Absolutely
I'm
not.
gonna break the window, man.
No, you're not. I promise to
He
God.
is.
Now I'm going to call 911 on my work phone. I'm a businessman and a business owner, and I'm about to call 911.
Okay.
What has being a businessman and a business owner got to do with anything
I
right now?
have no idea what that
also,
has anything
it's
to do with
probably
anything.
not a good idea to call 911, not only because it's a crime to misuse that number in your situation, but because that's the last thing someone supposedly scared of the police would do. Because it potentially means more police on the scene. That's like putting...
Yeah, I don't know why these guys think like. Do they think that like the dispatch has a higher authority than the cops on scene? Is that their thinking?
someone with arachnophobia into a room filled with spiders. Anyway, now he tries to gaslight the second officer, but she's not having any of it.
Listen, can you talk to me, ma'am? Can you talk to me more civil than this guy?
Yes, sir. So let me explain
Can
to
you-
you what's going on here today.
He's freaking me out, and it's
so-
wrong.
Okay, so you were pulled over for traffic reason, correct?
No, ma'am. I don't know why I was pulled over. I'm being harassed by this guy big
I'm
time.
not harassing you.
You're fine.
You know exactly why you were stopped because he said you were stopped, and you even admitted to it because you corrected your lights in front of him.
Fine, but
Let me
this
explain
guy
to you.
is
So we pulled
harassing
you
me.
over because your lights are on, okay?
Would the nice gentlemanly thing of him would be with, sir, I'm sorry, your lights are off. Oh, I'm sorry, I made a mistake. Everything's lit up here.
I hear that.
I didn't understand that. This is a brand new truck to
I'm
me.
not saying it's a big idea. A lot of people mess up their
Right,
lights.
and I'm not going to let him violate my Fourth Amendment right
So
that I'm simply exercising that can't be sanctioned or bothered. You mean to tell me I can't go down the road?
So you were stopped for a lawful reason because your lights
That's
were
not
on.
lawful.
Yes, sir, it is.
That's a statute. It's
a
not
traffic
law.
infraction. Yes, sir,
Traffic
it is.
infraction is not law,
Oh.
man.
So we, by statute,
I'll count it. I'll count statutes and codes.
we have the right to stop you for traffic.
You have the right to stop persons. I'm not a person. I'm a man. That's the facts of it.
Dude, again, you wouldn't know a fact if it came up and kicked you in the nuts. Statutes are law. They have the right to pull you over for a traffic infraction, and calling yourself a man, which is debatable by the way, does not absolve you of your statutory obligations. But you're about to find this out the hard way, as is always the case.
Are you going
The
to provide me your
person,
identification?
no, because that's the person. He just called me about my name, didn't he? He just called me by my
This is
title.
the first time I spoke to you.
It doesn't matter. Y'all know my title from my tag on the vehicle.
So
what's the problem here?
What is the
I turn my
statute
light
that-
on and go away. No, and I drive down the road. That's the nice thing that y'all are supposed to provide of a service for us people. We're the people. We're the ones that y'all are supposed to work for. It's not the other way around.
we work for you.
Well then, no. Why am I slaving away to y'all? That's ridiculous. I got to go to court Thursday because of the same reason.
Of course you do.
For 9 tickets for doing the same thing I'm doing right now, for exercising a
Where did
right.
you get pulled over?
If you've already got 9 tickets for committing the
9
same
tickets?
or similar offences, that says more about you and should be an indicator that what you're doing is not classed as a right.
Auburndale, where I'm from.
Wait, this is not Auburn.
It doesn't matter. That's where I live. That's where I'm from. And y'all are harassing me like I'm in Auburndale. Like y'all are trained by the same people or something.
We're not harassing.
Y'all are freaking me out. Got lights and shit, and crazy cop cars and lights all in you. It doesn't matter. Who gives you the authority to bother me when I'm not injuring or victimizing anybody? That's not law. I follow the law.
So
The law is not statute.
So you're failing to provide me your identification?
Why would I have to? He got my name. This is all on video. You know that, right? He's already threatened to rip my window out. I gotta roll it up around you.
I don't want to do that.
Yo, this is gonna be a Fed case, buddy. I'm telling you, you're messing with the wrong guy here. You don't want this kind of litigation.
If I had £1 or $1 for every time a sovereign citizen threatened a cop with litigation for violating non-existent rights, I would be a very rich man by now.
Mr. Chumney, can you step out and talk to me?
No way, because you're gonna violate every damn right I've ever thought I had. I got rights because I know my rights, buddy.
Are you on probation right now?
Absolutely not, and I don't answer any more questions. I was being courteous with that question.
If you do not exit the vehicle, you're going to be subject to arrest.
Subject to arrest. Call your superior, because you're out of line, or I'm gonna call 911. And I'm telling you right now, you're working as a privateer, buddy, and that shit's not gonna. You gotta.
Ooh, road
You gotta
pirate.
let me go or something, because this is ridiculous. I got 58,000 subscribers on TikTok alone.
Oh my God, really? Really? He's pulling the influencer card.
Buddy, you're all over it.
As you can see, the officer is literally shaking at the thought of being featured on his brain-dead TikTok channel.
No, listen, you're gonna be famous. You're gonna be famous now, because this is ridiculous. We gotta stop, and I can totally delete all this footage. No, it's not gonna happen. Not by my consent, buddy. You're out of line, and it's all on video. I can easily erase this and go about my way if you'll let me. That's all I'm telling you. Because it's wrong for you to bother me the way you are, when you could have simply kindly been like, sir, it's all lit up here. You could have simply just said, okay.
Wait, was that hold on, I missed that. Oh, actually, pause, guys. I gotta go give Winston his medication. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I got him. He got his meds and a treat.
This is ridiculous. We gotta stop, and I can totally delete all this footage. No, it's not gonna happen.
So that's the bribe. If you let me go, I won't embarrass you to my 58,000 TikTok subscribers. That's the bribe there.
Not by my consent, buddy. You're out of line, and it's all on video. I can easily erase this and go about my way if you'll let me. That's all I'm telling you. Because it's wrong for you to bother me the way you are, when you could have simply kindly been like, sir, it's all lit up here. You could have simply just said, okay, will you turn your lights on, have a good day. Dude, I would have respected you a whole lot more.
I need you to exit the vehicle.
Absolutely not. I'm about to call 911 if you don't let me go. Literally, you're definitely on video, and I'm using my work phone to call 911. If you don't let me go, I'm dead serious. You got no jurisdiction over me, and I'm not giving it to you by my consent. You got no lawful right to be bothering me.
Yeah, in case he takes off.
I'm not taking off, dude. No, listen. You're on video sitting here trying to hype it up. You're supposed to be de-escalating it.
Don't stand direct. Yeah. Well, there you go.
Look, dude, you're tripping. I'm not going nowhere.
Okay, listen.
I'm not going anywhere.
I'm going to break the window. If you don't exit the vehicle, you're going to be subject to arrest.
Subject to arrest.
Okay,
Listen.
I can't even see inside your vehicle. So there's a safety issue here.
No, yeah, there is because you're harassing me. I'll keep it down then if you'll
Unlock the door and open it, or you're going to have to. I don't want to break the window.
You do not have the right to search me.
Okay.
I got a Fourth Amendment right. You're about to violate it. You're touching me. Listen.
Yes.
It's a federal. Listen, buddy. It's going to be federal. It's right there, man.
Open your door. Watch out.
Why are you doing this to me, sir? Why are you doing this to me, sir? You're really going to arrest me for this? You're going to arrest me for this?
Get out.
Man, this is wrong, and you know it. It's wrong, man. This is y'all's body cam.
I'm glad I didn't have to break your window.
It's not nice, man. It's not. I don't have any disrespect. I'm just simply exercising my rights, man. But you're not being.
You pocket anything that's going to stick
No,
up.
I don't have any, man. I'm just coming back from a date, dude. I'm a businessman.
From a date?
So there we are, guys. Another delusional sovereign citizen chooses the hard way over a minor violation for the 9th time, it seems. Some people just never learn, I guess. Right, thank you so much for watching.
Sovereign citizens get dates, but... All right, sovereign citizens in court from OSG.
State of Michigan versus Eric Martin, case number 23
Ooh, Michigan.
425.
This should be good. Y'all, I'm really
Assistant
hot.
Public Defender Sandra White.
Damn room.
Stand by counsel.
Thank you.
So can you hear me?
Janelle!
Yes, I can.
All right.
Thank you so much for the $100. For the $100 tip. Thank you so much. I really hope you didn't. I really hope you didn't think that the jump scares were on. I turned them off from the start. So if you didn't hear that, I apologize. But thank you very much for the tip. Okay, good. Okay, thank goodness. But thank you very much, Janelle. I appreciate it.
One moment, please. All right, we're here for a final settlement conference today. And where are we with this matter, please?
Your Honor, I believe that we were previously ready to proceed actually directly to jury selection, but I think that it may have been set for final settlement. Mr. Martin had some other matters and some other courts, and I don't know if he missed a date or something in there that had it set.
I'm not sure how it got put on for final settlement conference. It was supposed to go directly to jury selection, but
oh, it's this guy. Okay, now I recognize him.
we're here. Mr. Martin, you're still requesting a jury trial in this matter, sir?
Yep.
All right. We already have it scheduled for jury selection on August 9th at 8:30 a.m.
8:30 right now. Something new I'm going to say is I'm going to demand the appointment of counsel, even though I know you already had him in standby. I always was refusing them, but since it's being fraudulently assumed I'm the defendant anyways, along with all the other fraudulent presumptions, I'm going to go ahead and take the lawyer, but again, I'm not agreeing to no fraudulent presumptions that may normally attach to that, such as I'm a defendant, I'm a ward of the court.
Thank you, Janelle. Take care.
I can go on, but
wait, who is sleeping over here? Or is that a baby?
Under canon law 3228, for example, and etc.
I can't tell.
So yeah, I want to make that clear on that. And also there's some pretrial Demands to dismiss I made that haven't been ruled on yet. They should, because they're, pre-trial. They're matters of law, so they should be ruled on before trial. And yeah,
I'm sorry, Your Honor, I wasn't trying to interrupt, but I just wanted to thank Mr. Martin for that update and to say that his counsel, he's now requesting, if the court chooses to appoint them formally to this case, will be probably happy to assist with all those things, because we have to do jury selection, instructions, and I was going to ask how I needed to communicate about it.
No, it's a dude with a baby face who's sleeping at his court hearing.
Respect to any pretrial matters, this court did make a ruling on the record, and I have a written, I wrote it down in my notes here as to each ruling I made on each of the issues. So that has been addressed. If you are expecting counsel to be appointed, sir, at this point in time, then I will do that. And after that point, you will no longer be able to speak on your own behalf. You understand that?
no, I do not understand. I do not agree with it. That is totally violation of my due process rights. I object to that. Regardless of what the council may say, I still have the Constitution right to say what I want to say. It's a First Amendment right. So if you're going to say I must accept counsel, in order, and must violate, with the condition that I must violate my own constitutional right to speak when I want to, and have a right to speak, then I'm not accepting it. But
that is your choice, sir.
So what's it going to be? Are you going to tell me? Are you still going to stick with that, or what?
Very clear on what I said.
Okay, well, I'm gonna forget. Then I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna change my mind on that. Then if I'm gonna violate my own constitutional right to speak,
all right.
Then
as you go through the jury selection process, in any of these processes, you will be held to the same standard as any other attorney in a case, because that is what the law and the court rules require. So if you're in violation of those rules, sir, then what is going to happen is you will be held in contempt of court like any other individual would if you are not, in fact, following the rules of court. Do you understand, sir?
objection. That violates the Supreme Court case law.
Oh no.
I can't think of the name of it right now. But I have read it before years ago that non-official attorneys are not to be held to the same standards as attorneys.
Mr. Martin?
That is incorrect. The pleadings can be more, I don't want to say loosely read, but more the pleadings can be more generously read, but you still gotta adhere to all the procedural requirements. No, that's incorrect.
That is not the law, again, and I have told you what is going to happen. So I will see you here on August 9th at 8:30 a.m. prepared to go to trial. See you then. Have a good day.
Your Honor, I'm sorry. I do just have one quick question. He can be gone.
It's gone.
But I just need to ask the court, because we have to submit the jury instructions and et cetera. I don't have email contact information from Mr. Martin. I don't know if he uses email. So I can submit that to the court, and I guess
he has standby counsel. So submit it to his counsel.
Will do.
Bond is continued.
Your name?
Oh boy.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. Your name?
Tariq Samar Tariq Ade.
Okay.
Oh,
What are you
this
doing in
guy.
this case?
Day. How you doing?
Oh, I'm still waiting for the hearing for the jurisdiction hearing. I put in the
For what?
the jurisdiction hearing. Put in a motion for a dismissal for lack of jurisdiction.
When did you put that motion in?
It's been, I'm not sure when it was.
Did you
filed.
file a written motion?
Yes. I didn't get a receipt or anything. They said they filed it, and or at some time.
Have the people received a copy of a motion regarding jurisdiction?
No, in May, the last time a different prosecutor and Your Honor and everybody else was here, there was conversation on the record about the defendant having filed the motion. We're still waiting for the defendant.
Competency. I don't have a competency report.
There's a quote we'd like to quote, Your Honor, in our files. And the quote is about how we will not be addressing this until the competency report is back.
Thank you.
And it would have to go through his counsel.
And the other thing,
Okay, so that you, counsel, I will give you an opportunity to look at it, because I don't know what to make of it. He sent something to the court. Like an attempted to draw a check on the back of a birth certificate.
Oh God.
And then some notice of adequate assurance.
He drafted a check on his birth certificate. Oh God, it says pay to the order of any Federal Reserve Bank. How much? Void were prohibited by law. Oh, I want to see what how much he put in there. I can't tell.
Some notice of adequate assurance for performance and settlement. Whatever. So we will give counsel an opportunity to look at that. I will adjourn this matter out for competency. I was giving what date? October. Talk to.
October 20th.
They said that the competency hearing was on the 25th. I wasn't given any other information after that.
Say it again.
And I tried to ask him at the last hearing, and he said it'll be coming in the mail.
And October 24th, 2024, 9 a.m. If we get a report prior to then I'll move the date up.
Thank you.
Thank you. Counsel, we will let you look at that. Maybe we can, what we'll do is we'll just make copies of it.
Thank you.
Send it to you.
So what has happened is.
Thank you. Court calls the case, People versus Michael Jewell.
Christy Burdick from the Attorney General's office, Your Honor.
All right, I'm curious about this one. It's from the
Is there
judge
any
that
way
we
I
saw
could
from the
please
last time.
request house
David Rick.
arrest? I will do whatever. I swear to you. I'm begging you.
This is not sovereign citizen. We've caught up to all the sovereign citizens that I've missed. So, we're done. Unfortunately, I don't think we got any bingo. That sucks. So no more bingo tonight. This is a Judge Rick case. I'm very curious because Judge Rick was pretty good last time we saw him. I feel like I want to watch more of his stuff. I need to subscribe to his court. So let's go.
I will do whatever I have
All
to
I needed
do.
was kidnapping.
Please don't make me do it.
This is in the District Court of Butler County, Kansas, case entitled State of Kansas versus Victoria Lorraine Williams. Case number 2024 CR 28. Victoria Lorraine Williams now appears at a court security monitored Zoom location at the Butler County Judicial Center. Ms. Williams, you were late.
Sorry, there was a couple of people in front of me with walkers that he was having to scan and all of that with the metal thingy.
See you later, Pedro.
You could have arrived a few minutes early to make sure you got checked in and in place by your scheduled time.
Sorry, Your Honor. I thought 3 minutes was enough. I'm sorry.
Before the court at this time for further hearing in regards to warrant to show cause alleging certain probation violations.
Uh-oh.
Record that this matter was continued over from the date of July the 16th due to Ms. Williams not appearing at the Judicial Center. The allegations before the court are failing to report as directed, failing to pay as directed, failing to obtain a drug and alcohol evaluation within 60 days and completing the recommendations, and failing to submit to random but reasonable urinalysis as directed, as alleged by Ryan Smith, the supervising court services officer, who is present on this meeting with us. What are your client's desires regarding these allegations, Mr. Favre?
Your Honor, in regards to the allegations, Ms. Williams will stipulate and waive her right to an evidentiary hearing.
All right. Ms. Williams, your attorney has made an announcement that you now intend to waive any due process hearing that you'd otherwise be entitled to, where the state would have the obligation of proving these allegations by preponderance of the evidence. You can challenge the state's evidence with the assistance of your lawyer, Joseph Favre, present your own evidence, confront the state's witnesses unless good cause was shown, and among other lesser remedies, the court could consider an outright revocation of your probation and having you serve the remaining balance of your sentence locked up. Do you understand these things?
Yes, Your Honor.
And do you now waive a hearing in this case and stipulate and agree that you committed the violations as the court had summarized earlier?
Yes, Your Honor.
The court finds that the defendant has waived her right to a hearing and stipulates and agrees that she committed the numerous violations that the court had read off earlier. The court does find that these are substantial and material violations of the terms and conditions of this defendant's probation. We'll now turn to a dispositional phase of this hearing. I'll ask for recommendations from various persons, starting with Amber Norris on behalf of the state of Kansas.
Thank you, Your Honor. Defendant has been on probation as of March 11th of this year, being supervised by court services. Your Honor, I did have opportunity, obviously, to read the warrant and then also the request for revocation that Mr. Smith provided. And Your Honor, it seems that he's basically, I think, been having problems from the beginning. The reporting, either rescheduling, being late, seems to be a bit of an issue. And then she was to have an evaluation in a certain period of time, and she basically lied to her court services officer not once but twice about just the scheduling of said evaluation, not even the actual whatever it says she needs, whether be treatment or no treatment. And so we're still basically where we were in March when the court first sentenced her regarding that particular condition. And it also appears that she's not going to be cooperative when it comes to UAs. As Mr. Smith made some requests, and she had multiple excuses why it was that she could not provide a UA at the time that he made the request, which made sense after the not scheduling the appointments or not scheduling the evaluations and lying to Mr. Smith about them seemed, rather suspicious.
So that's Ibaka.
Not sure how successful she's going to be able to be on probation if she can't report in a timely manner. But really, I think probably her biggest issue is it doesn't seem like she can be honest with Mr. Smith or whoever is supervising her and follow their instruction. So that's certainly going to make it hard for her to be successful and complete probation. Her underlying sentence, Your Honor, is 6 months. I don't believe she has any jail time credit. I believe she at least deserves a sanction, but I probably have to agree with Mr. Smith's assessment, at least some of the information that he provided, that based on the violations that he's seeing, that she be revoked and be ordered to serve.
So that's her attorney. I think that's the probation officer, and that's the prosecutor. Okay.
Her underlying sentence, if she's not going to be compliant with probation. I'm not sure where else we can go at this point. And I don't have any further recommendations for the court, and I don't believe the court would need to address, well, since it was pled as a misdemeanor, I don't believe this court needs to address additional attorney's fees.
Very well, Ms. Norris. I want to make sure that the defense has an opportunity to respond to any statements made essentially in support of sanctioning in this case. So I want to address Ryan Smith, the court services officer at this time. I think that you made your position known in the paperwork that you filed with the court, essentially that this may be a case for consideration of an outright revocation, Mr. Smith. But has there been any change in this defendant's performance on probation after you filed this?
So, long story short, sounds like she has not been adhering to her obligations under probation. And it sounds like she's been given multiple opportunities to do that. We'll see what happens here.
Warrant to show cause, which perhaps puts this situation in a different light.
Your Honor, rather than just a short statement of yes or no, I will tell the court that after our hearing on July the 16th, she was ordered to contact me, and she did. And part of that phone call was her asking me to give her a chance to not ask that she serve her underlying sentence, and that she could do the probation. And we kind of made a deal that I may change my recommendations if she would show me that she is going to be successful. I don't have anything at all. I haven't spoken to her since that date, showing that she's scheduled an evaluation, completed an evaluation, made a payment on her case. I don't know if she's clean or sober. So, Your Honor, based on our last conversation and no proof of anything, my position has not changed.
Well,
very well, Mr. Smith. Mr. Favre, your recommendations to the court?
Judge, we are asking the court consider giving Miss
Farva, I'm gonna call you Farva. I apologize. Good luck, man. I salute you.
Williams a sanction here. Miss Williams has obviously had a rough start to her probation. There's no doubt of that. It's been outlined very well by Mr. Smith. She informs me that she has gotten her drug and alcohol scheduled. She did not give me the specific details of that, but she does tell me that since her conversation with Mr. Smith, she got her drug and alcohol evaluation scheduled. I was under the impression she had given that information to Mr. Smith, although apparently not. She also has informed me that she has letters verifying her employment. And I am again, I was informed that she had turned that into Mr. Smith, so I guess that is maybe not accurate. I do know that Miss Williams does work. She's a home health care worker, in addition to working other odd jobs where she does construction and other rehabilitation type work. We asked the court to consider giving her a little bit more time to get this right. It is her first time up on probation violation here, and I think she does have a job where she takes care of an elderly gentleman. It's one of her duties, and he has an appointment on the 31st of July that she has coverage until that time, but she would like to be able to be released by then to take him to his appointment in Kansas City and do the things she needs to do to keep employed. So that would be our request at this time.
Very well. At this time, the court will address the defendant, Victoria Lorraine Williams, and I'll ask her personally, does she have any statements that she wishes to make in mitigation of punishment here, or anything further that she would like to present to the court?
Yes, Your Honor.
You were waving some papers around earlier. Let's start off with those.
I did obtain the employment verification letters to give to Ryan, and I spoke with South Central Mental Health. I got my application, my insurance and everything turned in to do my drug and alcohol evaluation with them. She has not responded yet with a date on it, but everything has been filed, my insurance and everything was taken care of. I'm just waiting on a date from her. I was supposed to hear from her this morning. I have not yet. So on that, I do ask, I did get a rough start to my probation. It was a lot going on, and there's no excuse in the world I can make for screwing up. I mean, I did it. I'll be the first to admit it. But it's like I asked Ryan, please allow me another opportunity to prove myself that I can do this, that I will do this. I don't have a choice. I have too much riding and too many people depending on me right now to be screwing up and doing this stupid shit. Pardon my French, Your Honor.
Who is depending on you?
Both my daughters. One just had a second baby. I babysit her. Both my daughter's kids while they work. I reside with Curtis Westbrook. He's got congestive heart failure and he's got amyloidosis, which is a death sentence for him. So So it's taking care of him in his home and getting him to doctor's appointments, managing his meds. I mean, literally being there for him for everything. I mean, he has mobility issues. He's got a lot going on, and the life expectancy of somebody with amyloidosis is 4 months to 7 years. He's got it in his liver and his heart, so he's not looking at long. I just don't. I can't turn my back on him, and I don't want to leave him high and dry. So I'd ask the courts to please consider that when making their decision.
Very well, Ms. Williams. When one looks at the sentencing journal entry in this case, I suppose you could construe it to be a sentence for probation. And that's essentially one of the orders that the court made. But Ms. Williams, really what the sentencing order was 6 months in the county jail.
I know.
You are given the opportunity for an alternative to actually serving that 6 months in the county jail by completing probation and its requirements. You were so inspired to be given that opportunity that you basically didn't do anything. While I realize that the charge in this case that led to conviction ultimately was possession of drug paraphernalia with residue, essentially, as the court recalls, the court wanted to take a rehabilitative approach in your case. In other words, make sure that if you had any substance abuse issues, that those got addressed early on in your probation period. Therefore, this court specifically ordered that you had to have your drug and alcohol evaluation completed within 60 days. So you didn't take that seriously at all. You didn't get it scheduled within 60 days. You haven't started with any type of therapy or counseling or educational program because you don't even have your assessment done yet. And yet we're past 4 months from your sentencing date and you still haven't done it. But today you come in and say, well, I've at least scheduled it now. Well, it's a little bit too late, Ms. Williams, because here's the thing. Either you choose to do the probation or you choose to do the jail time. It's not the court's decision here. Not really. It was yours. You had full control over whether you stayed in the community or not. You just said, I'm just going to blow this off and I'll get away with it. I think you were confident that you could just not do anything that you were specifically ordered by this court to do, and yet nothing was going to happen to you.
No, that's not
Wrong.
true.
Wrong. So what did you do, Victoria? If you want me to give you another chance, just tell me what you did within the first 4 months of your probation that should give this court any reason to believe that you could successfully complete.
My man's this judge is a disappointed father.
Want me to be completely honest with you? Nothing. I did report. That's it.
Report?
I did report. That's about, I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been under so much stress and so much hanging over me.
Oh, there we go.
I just
I
kind of gave up for a minute. I really did. But I got my job back. I got going back in the good graces with my kids. I get to watch my grandbabies now.
Oh, there we go.
I made the drug and alcohol evaluation. Yeah, but it's like you said, maybe it is too little, too late. But all I can say is at least I'm trying now. At least I'm putting 1 foot forward to get it done and get it done correctly.
Why did it take a probation revocation proceeding to make that happen in your own mind? You did not take this court's sentencing orders seriously enough? So now, 4 months later, it's like, lo and behold, I get it now. I could go to jail for this. Then you all of a sudden want to make a commitment that I thought you made at time of sentencing, Victoria. And then you did not take any part of this case seriously. You didn't take any part of the probation seriously. It was just like, I'm in a rough time right now, so therefore I don't have to do this.
I mean, I didn't say that I didn't have to do it. I did report to him, but it's like I said, I'd given up. I mean, there was just so much hanging on me and over me that I gave up. I really did. But then I got my bounce back, and I'm trying. I'm getting everything legally dealt with, and I'm back. I got my job. I'm going. I can do this. I really can. I got my
I just wish
got
you
it
would have
together
showed this
now.
court and your probation officer that you could.
And that's what I'm asking
Saying
for.
it is one thing, doing it is another.
And that's exactly right. You're that couldn't be any more truer. But that's why I'm asking for a second chance. This is my first revocation, so I'm asking for another chance, please.
I don't know how many chances you think you get, because this court is of the opinion that when you were placed on an outright probation at time of sentencing, that was your chance. There is no magic number of times you get to come back and get a minor sanction.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's not like you get you know, 1 or 2 strikes. You are at risk of revocation on your first hearing. It all depends on the judge.
Or a little slap on the wrist and get another chance. This court would have to have some reason to believe that you can be 100% successful on your probation program, and the court has no such confidence. Therefore, the court will enter an order at this time, having found substantial and material violations of just about every important aspect of her probation. The court will enter an order outright revoking the probation of Victoria Lorraine Williams at this time, ordering her into custody to serve any remaining balance of the original 6-month sentence that was imposed in this case. I will inform Ms. Williams that she does have a right to seek misdemeanor parole under Kansas statutory law. The court does order that the sentencing journal entry in this case that stems from today's hearing does reflect the appropriate number of jail time credit days that she's previously earned, if any. Because of the court's incarceration order, no additional fees will be assessed for her legal services in this case. However, anything that was previously owed is still owed, and if it hasn't already been sent to collections, the court declares it to be immediately due and payable and collectible and can be sent to collections for further handling. Does order, the court at this time orders Ms. Williams to the custody of the Butler County Sheriff's Office until she can be taken to the jail to serve the remaining balance of her sentence. Ms. Williams, you wanted to address the court one more time?
Yes, please.
Okay.
For Curtis's health and well-being, is there any way I could please request house arrest? I will do whatever. I swear to you, I can't leave him. He will literally die. I can't do that.
Come on.
I'm begging you.
She's
I
doing
will
the
do whatever
Blandino
I have to
thing.
do. I will do whatever. Please don't make me have to leave him. He's here with me today.
Your security officer who's with you, Ms. Williams, is a very fair man. If I would suggest to him that you be allowed to make a phone call to perhaps set up substitute care or to let someone know what your situation is, I think he will accommodate that. Because I think under that situation, you should be allowed to make a call and let someone know what your situation is, which is essentially long-term incarceration.
Please,
God.
Mr. Ricky, please.
You ain't get can't get out of it.
Please.
I've considered it. I reject the notion that your request is rejected. Your request is rejected.
No, Mr. Favre, what are you doing? Help me.
No.
Mr.
Oh my God. Really?
Normally I'm addressed as judge or your honor.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'm sorry. I don't know what to say. I'm just freaking out. Please consider house arrest. Please.
Judge,
I'm begging you.
Judge, Victoria, I just wish that you would have taken this case as seriously before as you apparently do now.
Please, Your Honor, I'm begging you for a second chance.
All right.
Please.
I do want to give defense counsel an opportunity to address the court. I think he wanted that opportunity. Mr.
Judge,
Favre?
I will say Ms. Williams, has been very open about her lack of progress in this case, and not everybody is as open about that. I also will confirm that I have seen and met her grandchildren on the hearings and meetings we've had. She has been babysitting them. I know she provides a substantial care role for them. So her incarceration does impact more than just her. And we'd ask the court to consider allowing her house arrest or a modification of sentence of some kind. She does have a lot of things in the fire, despite her lack of progress. She does have a lot of irons in the fire in their life.
I do understand your request, Mr. Favre, and I have no doubt that everything you're saying is true.
Please.
But when you have those kind of stakes involving other people in your life, I would think that you would take your probation even more seriously
True.
than someone who doesn't have those
True.
responsibilities. Victoria, only today, takes her probation seriously.
No, Your Honor, I swear to you. Please. Please,
I
Your
understand
Honor.
Mr. Favre's request
Please.
and your advocacy on your client's behalf, but
Please.
the court
Please.
is not going to change its previous order.
No, please, Ricky, please.
Ricky, stop addressing him by his last name. You're not helping yourself.
Please,
All
you'll
right.
die.
Nothing you say is going to change my order at this time.
He's here.
Please.
Can you talk to him?
I'm ordering him. I'm ordering Victoria into custody.
Well,
and she has left the meeting, it would appear.
Uh-oh.
All right. I think the court has already entered all of its orders and rulings. Ms. Norris, I know that you'll appropriately document them through journal entry. Anything further for the record, Mr. Favre?
No, Your Honor.
Ms. Norris?
No, Your Honor.
The Williams matter will be in recess at this time, and the meeting may be ended for all.
I don't know. It's like I understand like the struggle that people have. I can at least understand that. I can understand that it could be difficult, but if I understand, like she has a job. I don't know why she couldn't put forth the effort, because she had 4 months. She had 4 months of constant like either check-ins, UA, etc. And she did literally. It wasn't that she only completed partial amounts. She did nothing, absolutely nothing. I don't know what she expected. Thank you for the $5, Hitchbot. I think I'm done. But anyway. Yeah, I think I'm all done. But I appreciate you guys having the I already had dinner. I cooked myself a steak and with some salad with some greens. I need more greens in my diet. That's for sure. Just feel. All right. I appreciate you guys. Is Biggin online? I don't see him on my thing. Hang on. Oh, there he is. I do see him now. All right, I'll send you guys to Biggin. Let's set that up right quick. Wait, where is it? Ah, there it is. Correct. And then again. All right, guys, I appreciate it. You guys have a good rest of your evening. And I'll see you next time, okay? Take care of yourselves. Adios. Cheers.